Tell us what you're here for.
Hey guys, it's the PenguiinBeast. I actually just finished watching It's Brent's video, and I've actually heard a story that's a lot similar to his. It's a little bit different. I think it's a little bit better. But I actually heard a story from my buddy that his friend told him. Alright guys, and here's Rick. He's actually going to be the one telling the story.
So, one day we're working, it's a slow night. My boss is telling me this story he calls the gnome story. So, basically it starts off, him and a bunch of his friends are bored one night. Texas night, just like this guy Brent's story, but so him and a couple of his buddies, they're all in a band together. They're all, tripping balls one night. They were pretty drunk, pretty stoned, dropped some shrooms. They end up, one of the guys decides he wants to go outside and explore around in the woods. So they're like, yeah, that's a bad idea, dude. They couldn't convince him otherwise, so he goes out and he's exploring. They tell him to bring his cell phone just in case he gets lost or something. They can figure out where he's at. So the guy goes out and he's looking around and stuff, and he gives him a call after about 30 minutes, like, hey guys, this is really cool. There's some trees and shit, and there's a bird and all sorts of stuff. It's dark out, and they're like, dude, just come back. It's dark. He never ended up going back, but after about maybe 30, 45 minutes, he calls him up again. This is probably the second or third phone call they've got from the guy, and he says that he's found a gnome. They're like, a gnome? Dude, you're fucking retarded. Just come on back to, the house, forget about the gnome, blah, blah, blah. He couldn't find his way back, so they told him to just go home. They're all still tripping, and they tell him, dude, just go home, just leave the fucking gnome alone, go home. So he ends up going home, and my boss catches up with him probably, say the next day. He goes over to the guy's house. My boss is like, so, where were you? And the guy was like, oh, just walking around the woods. Kid's on his computer playing around, and
So my friend's boss, of course, asks, where's the gnome at? And his buddy tells him, well, he's in the closet. So he goes to the closet. It turns out it's like an 8-year-old autistic kid in there that was lost in the woods. They of course, call the police. They get everything done. They take him back. And that's about it. They didn't get in trouble, I don't think. Or at least it didn't sound like they did. But apparently in Brent's story they did. So that's our side. Oh, yeah, and there's also a newspaper clipping about it. We just couldn't find it. So if anyone can find it, that'd be awesome.
Tell us what you're here for.
Hey guys, it's Brent.
alright, dude, I'm not telling it.
What the fuck, dude?
I'm not telling it. You can finish it.
Alright, I'll stop fucking with you. The gnome ends up being a retarded kid in the guy's closet. Okay.
So my boss goes into this guy's house, the day after, because he figures that's where the dude's at. Boss knocks on the guy's door. Quit the look, dude.